on real stories of the Highway Patrol.
We went right towards the middle of the Gorpa. You want to check up a little bit north?
Illegal aliens endanger themselves and the public as they use the freeways to escape.
Hey, Rudy, you got one at your 7 o'clock.
How are you looking at my car?
Well, it has to be removed.
A demanding woman on a busy night ties up a New Hampshire highway.
Back to Vermont?
Yeah.
A little out of my patrol area.
Okay, let's go. This is a robbery. I got a hand grenade. I'll blow you. Bank robbers in Kansas on the run with guns and cash, and they don't care who they kill. These are the real stories of the Highway Patrol.
I'm looking out for you,
And everything is gonna be alright.
and I just want you to
Call when you need me.
I'm looking out for you.
Ready with a helping hand.
When you need somebody, I'm the man.
Buckle up and get set. Tonight we ride the highways of California, New Hampshire, and Kansas as the officers and troopers of the Highway Patrol and State Police tell us their real stories. First to a stretch of highway near the California-Mexico border, where CHP officers find some people willing to run the risk of life or death.
We've had a problem for some time now where people, illegal aliens, crashing the border through the Mexican side or the U.S. side, running up the freeway, creating a hazard for themselves and for the motoring public. Oh, there's the officer running. Okay, he's coming out this way. Can we back up a little? Pet 1 or Pet 2. We got a visual on 1. Okay, there's the other one up ahead. Okay. Hey, Rudy, you got one at your 7 o'clock in the divider. Oh, you got one, so he's busy. There we go. Yeah, we got one running northbound and a southbound shoulder coming up on the under the 805. He's on 5 right now. Hey, Gil, can you back up on the last U.S. exit? Okay, he's just past the 805 overcrossing now. I'm gonna step on the barrier, see if I can spot him. The last part I saw him was right here where this first big eucalyptus tree is.
Okay.
He's wearing some green camouflage pants, so he might blend in into the shrubbery.
Therefore.
He went right towards the middle of the Gorpa. You want to check up a little bit north from you, probably another 10, 15 yards.
Therefore. I found him. He's playing dead right now. He don't want to move. That's because he's tired.
Gil, go to channel 3 so I can talk to him. Hey, amigo, levántese. Hágale caso al policía. Salga de ahí el matorral y levántese. Did he copy me?
No, not really. He's bending down, throwing up.
10-4, it's from running. I'm going to turn around then and help you out.
10-4.
Guess he ran so much that he's throwing up. It's not unusual. Did he say anything to you?
No. He's too sick to us. He's too tired, real tired. He was throwing up over there.
¿Este de la cachucha es el guía? ¿Tú eres el guía? ¿Tú eres la cachucha? ¿De dónde eres? ¿De dónde?
Tijuana.
¿De Tijuana? Tú no eres de Tijuana. ¿De qué parte de Tijuana? ¿De qué colonia?
De la salida.
¿Eh?
De la salida.
Voltea para acá y háblame. ¿De dónde? ¿De qué colonia eres?
La Libertad.
¿Parte alta o parte baja?
Ya rumbo a...
¿Por cuál calle? Tú no eres de Tijuana. They were running because they were told by the smugglers to run from the police. The one guy in the front, he might be the guide. One of the ways to tell sometimes is that they wear black caps. That's one way of people that are here undocumented that need a ride or need to be transported. They'll always contact a guy with a cap because that's like their call sign. They're going to turn them over to Border Patrol. Border Patrol will probably ask them some questions regarding their residency, their status in the country. And if Border Patrol is satisfied, they will take him into custody. The only reason they're turning these guys over is because they ran for quite a while. They were running on 5 and 805 on the off-ramp. The one guy hit, didn't want to get up. So he's likely going to be a problem if he comes back. He's beyond a verbal warning. Looks like Border Patrol was satisfied that they were undocumented.
4x4 or 2x4 in the number 4. Southbound 805 at Mary.
As you can see, we got plenty of signs out here warning the mooring public of the hazards that pedestrians are creating. As you can see, the sign up ahead shows a family, you know, mom and dad and child.
The illegal immigrants were taken back to Mexico. An estimated 12,000 illegals cross the border every day. Approximately 3,000 are arrested each day. A fence on the highway has cut down on pedestrian fatalities by over 80%.
We're heading to now, the tow truck's trying to tow a car, and I guess the owner and a passenger that own the car have showed up and are refusing to let the tow truck leave. What they've done is they've hopped inside the car while it's being towed. So we got a problem here. They can't tow it with the people inside. Problem busters are us. Yeah, they're not allowed to park here. How come you towing it?
State police called us.
Okay. You know who? Yeah. Why'd they want it towed?
I don't know. They
Okay, why don't you step out of the car, step to the rear for me?
Yeah.
Why don't you step to the rear also, ma'am? Come here. Okay, what's the problem here?
My car broke down.
Yeah.
Right? And we asked an officer if he could get AAA to come out.
Okay.
I said we didn't have any cash, and he said he'd help us out.
AAA.
Right.
Okay,
The
yeah.
officer said he was going to go do the AAA thing.
Yeah.
So this guy comes down, and he said he wants $40. And I said, we don't have $40. He went car towed 3 miles, and then he said, he's going to leave us here. He's going to take here.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. All right, just let me talk to the tow truck guy, all right? Hold on a second. All right. Are you a AAA wrecker?
Huh?
Are you a AAA wrecker?
No, we're not.
You're not?
AAA's not rolling this weekend.
They're not working this weekend? All right, yep, let me talk to them again. That's a new twist. Okay. There's no AAA wreckers on duty in this whole area this weekend. That's what the problem is. The car's going to have to be removed. I mean, if it's not going to run, it obviously can't stay here. You understand that?
Yes,
so it's got to be removed one or the other. The only problem I can see us having is the $40 part.
Okay, so you can give us
To where?
back to Vermont?
Back to Vermont.
Yeah.
So
what are we going to do? We're supposed to I'm not going to stand here. I mean, this is like ridiculous.
Well, here's what we can do. We can drive you somewhere that's open 24 hours. Here.
I didn't even bother to look at it to see if it was, you know, if you could help me out.
Here's the thing. They're not mechanics. They only run the tow truck.
But he's already trying to hook up my car.
He's what?
He's already hooking up my car.
Well, it has to be removed. Didn't we just agree on that a second ago? The original call came in as 2 unruly females with the car that wouldn't allow it to be towed by the tow truck operator. The owner of the car had said that the car had broken down earlier and the $40 to pay for the tow. So she was quite upset with that. She was going to have to pay the money right away.
Do you know anything about him?
I know nothing about engines. I don't even change my own engine oil. I take it down to the top, let the boys take care of it. They vacuum it out, they do the windows, I'm on my way.
Say, we should be so lucky.
I know. I talked to her and convinced her that the car had to be towed one way or the other. And then we offered to give them a ride to make arrangements to get out of town, as they wanted to do, to head back to Vermont. And they just walked off. So I guess we're all set. The car's been towed and they're no longer a problem.
The women went to a phone booth to call a friend for a ride. The car was taken to the tow company garage. The next day, their car was repaired, and they continued on their...
Reason I'm stopping you, Mr. Whaley, is your tent on your vehicle. I think it's illegal.
Next, a roadside stop, and Virginia troopers want to see more.
Is there anything in that vehicle that you don't want me to see?
Okay, let's go. This is a robbery. I got a hand grenade.
Coming up, a vicious gang on the loose shoots it out with the Kansas Highway Patrol.
I'm the man.
can't see anything in that car. Let me see your driver's license, sir.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
The reason I'm stopping you, Mr. Whaley, is your tent on your vehicle. I think it's illegal. And I'd like to...
Tent on the vehicle?
Yeah, I'd like to check it. Step out of the vehicle, okay? And come back to mine. I want you to stay in the vehicle. Okay.
All right.
Come on back here. All right. Is there anything in that vehicle that you don't want me to see?
No, it's straight.
Okay.
Some records.
Records in there? Mm-hmm. And you say it's not your vehicle?
No. It's not stolen.
You ever used any drugs?
I tried some.
You tried some? You haven't smoked any tonight, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't? Okay.
I didn't see it.
You don't mind me taking a look in the vehicle?
I mean, it's not my car.
Well, I understand that, but you're driving the car.
I understand that too, but it's not my car.
So you don't mind me taking just a quick look over? I'm not going to tear anything up. Just look around. Won't, you know?
I mind.
Oh, you do mind?
Because it's not my car.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll tell you. I think you've been smoking marijuana in that vehicle, okay? Because I can smell it.
Suspect 1423.
Have you been smoking it?
That was at the party.
All right, who was smoking in your vehicle? Who was?
Two girls.
Flippo, I'm going to check him for the tent. When I walked up there, about knocked me out with the marijuana, burning marijuana smell.
Is that him?
He's a driver. He doesn't.
Anybody else in the car?
Yeah, one passenger. He doesn't want me to search it.
You've got probable cause?
Yeah.
Okay.
Step out, Mr. Whaley. No, that's okay. Leave it in there. Go ahead up there with that trooper there.
Willie? Treat? You have any more marijuana on you? I'm going to place your hands on the hood of the car. Nope. Is there any more marijuana in the car? I'm going to find it.
No, it was like 5 of us.
I know, but did you have any more in the car? That's weed.
I'm telling the truth.
I understand that. That's all I can do.
Had a weapon under the front seat.
Turn around, put your hands on that car right now. Do it right now.
Spread them legs.
What you got there?
Looks like a .32 revolver. One of them's already been fired. I charged the driver with possession of concealed weapon, also possession of marijuana. The passenger was also charged with possession of marijuana. I will release him on a summons, and we're going to transport the driver to Norfolk.
The driver was convicted of possession of a concealed weapon and fined $50. Both pled guilty to possession of marijuana. If there are no further drug offenses in the next year, this charge will be dropped. Neither the gun nor the car was stolen.
When 3 men rob a bank in Kansas, Highway Patrol Trooper Steve Rodina heads straight into extreme jeopardy. Trooper Rodina himself helps us reenact his real story.
Hey, dudes, this bank's going down. Oh, man, nothing's going to happen unless I pull the pin, all right?
Give it. Let me hold on.
Man, don't worry about the grenade. Nothing's going to happen. Here, we're together. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, okay. Oh, yeah.
Andrew Green has never broken the law before, but Bart Cooper and David Jaspers have arrest records for forgery and robbery in Indiana.
Can I help you? Yeah, I went over and checked. I can help you with that.
I think you can. Let's go. This is a robbery. I got a hand grenade. I'll blow you to bits. Get back. Come on, let's go.
men take over $9,000, but drop nearly half of it, leaving the bank.
Call the authorities! Let me see the money. Let me see the money.
Kansas Highway Patrol Trooper Steve Rodina comes from a law enforcement family. 3 of his cousins are policemen. He himself was a deputy sheriff and Marine MP.
Oh, Jesus.
Just as Rodina hears the armed robbery bulletin from dispatch, he sees 2 of the men ducking down in a car matching the description.
It's not a problem, man. It's not a problem.
351, I believe this is a suspect vehicle eastbound from I-70 in California.
He's got his lights on, man. Shake him out. Take him. Shoot him. Shoot. Get him off my ass.
Rodina chases the armed man on the Kansas Turnpike at breakneck speed.
Westbound lane 2 is roadblock set up at Lawrence.
The robbers try to lose the trooper by going the wrong way on the turnpike, but they can't shake him. Rodina is joined by backup trooper Bill Brockman. Dangerous game of turnpike tag on a Kansas highway. When we come back, 3 men hold up a bank in Topeka, Kansas, and escape with more than $4,000 in cash. Highway Patrol Trooper Steve Rodina sees them almost immediately, chasing them at over 100 miles an hour on the turnpike. Troopers Tim Locken and Ron Hopkins arrived to back up Rodina and Brockman.
Over here. You, behind the crate, hands up. Hands up. I'm not armed. Walk forward. Here he is. Get your hands on your head.
2 of the men were captured at the scene. The 3rd gunman was arrested 3 days later without incident. They were all found guilty of aggravated robbery and given 18 years in prison.
The decision to make deadly force weighed heavily on my mind, but again, there was the innocent people that were out there that I was concerned with.
Steve Rodina is now a master trooper and serves on security detail for the Kansas House of Representatives.
Theft ranks right alongside burglary as one of the most expensive property crimes in the country. The problem is that little or no significant punishment is given to auto thieves because, in part, auto theft is seen as a victimless crime since insurance companies pick up the tab. However, most criminals in state prison have at least 1 charge of auto theft in their records. But most of them did not go to prison for that crime. They proceeded to more serious, violent crimes for which they were ultimately caught and punished. Perhaps if we were more unforgiving about vehicle theft, we could stop a number of criminal careers before they get started.
Yeah. Well, this truck here was headed north on 16. He was jerking it. Like he was dropping something or trying to pick it up. Anyway, he continued doing it again. Then he failed to drive in a single lane. So I got him pulled over here. And then when he stepped out of the truck, he come out of the truck. He came out of the truck with this big bulge in his crotch area. right? And I said, hey, what you got there? He said, that's what he said. In those words, anyway, I don't know, I went to pat him down anyway, and it was a plastic bag, crunchy. Took the bag out, it has marijuana in it.
From the men and women of the Highway Patrol and state police agencies of America, thank you for watching.